Most people walk through life without ever understanding why their mind behaves the way it does. They feel heartbreak, betrayal, loneliness, resentment, envy, and fear. Yet they never stop to ask, why does this keep happening to me? This video reveals 7 psychological truths people learn too late in life. These truths are uncomfortable, but once you understand them, your relationships, your confidence, and your entire mindset will change forever. The first truth is that people don't leave you because you're not enough. They leave because your presence no longer benefits their emotional needs. Human beings are wired to choose what feels safe, familiar, or beneficial to their survival. When someone walks away, your brain makes it personal. It starts replaying every flaw, every insecurity, every moment of doubt. But psychology shows that 80% of rejection is not about you. It is about where the other person is mentally, emotionally, or psychologically. Their choice is a reflection of their internal world, not your value. You cannot control how someone feels about you, but you can control how long you let their absence define your self-worth. The second truth is that your brain is designed to protect you, not to make you happy. This is why you overthink small things, why you assume the worst, and why your mind imagines scenarios that don't exist. Your brain's job is survival, not peace. When you text someone and they don't reply, your brain panics. When someone raises their voice, your mind assumes danger. When someone becomes distant, your mind prepares for heartbreak. All of this happens because your brain would rather be alarmed than unprepared. And that's why emotional pain feels so heavy. Your brain treats social rejection almost the same way it treats physical injury. That's why heartbreak literally hurts. It activates the same nerve pathways as a physical wound. Once you understand this, you stop blaming yourself for feeling too much. Your emotions aren't weaknesses, they're survival mechanisms. The third truth is that people show you who they are long before they tell you. Your mind notices red flags before your heart accepts them. The delay is emotional. It's the part of you that hopes for change, hopes for growth, hopes that the person you care about is nothing like the stories your instincts keep whispering. But instincts are rarely wrong. If your body feels tense around someone, if your mind feels drained after talking to them, if your behavior changes every time they enter the room, your brain is warning you. Humans have what psychologists call micro-pattern recognition, meaning your subconscious picks up tiny behaviors that your conscious mind ignores. Trust those signals. They exist to protect you. A fourth truth is that loneliness isn't about having nobody around you. It's about feeling unseen, unheard, or unvalued. People assume loneliness comes from being physically alone, but psychology reveals something different. You can sit in a room full of friends and still feel invisible. You can be in a relationship and feel completely alone. Loneliness is the emotional distance between your heart and the people you care about. And the painful part is that the loneliest people are often the ones who appear the strongest. They are the ones who listen to everyone else's problems but keep their own hidden. They give love easily, but receive very little back. Over time, loneliness rewires the brain, making you more cautious, more sensitive, and more afraid of being hurt again. That's why healing begins not when you find people, but when you find people who make you feel safe. The fifth truth is that you teach people how to treat you. Every time you allow disrespect, your silence becomes a lesson. Every time you forgive repeated behavior, your tolerance becomes permission. And every time you hide your feelings to avoid conflict, you create a version of yourself that is easier for others to handle, but painful for you to live with. Humans mirror what you allow. If you want love, show your boundaries. If you want loyalty, stop excusing inconsistent behavior. And if you want peace, stop giving access to people who bring chaos. The moment you decide you deserve more, your relationships start to transform. The sixth truth is that the people who care the most usually break the most. If you're the one who loves deeply, feels intensely, and gets attached easily, understand this. You are not weak, and you are not difficult. You simply feel on a level most people avoid. Psychology calls this emotional depth, and only 10% of people have it. Deep feelers experience higher empathy, stronger intuition, and more powerful memories. That means joy hits deeper, but so does pain. When someone leaves, you grieve longer. When someone lies, you lose trust faster. When someone disappoints you, your mind replays it for months. But emotional depth is not a burden. It's a superpower. It makes you more human, more connected, and more capable of genuine love, something rare in a world full of shallow attachments. And the final truth is this: your life doesn't change when you know better. It changes when you finally do better. You can learn every fact about the human brain. You can understand every toxic behavior, every emotional trigger, every psychological pattern. But nothing changes until you start breaking your own cycles. If you want different relationships, choose differently. If you want peace, stop chasing chaos. If you want love, stop running back to the people who hurt you. Knowledge doesn't create transformation, action does. These 7 truths are simple but life-changing. Once you understand them, you stop taking everything personally. You stop giving your energy to people who drain you. You stop blaming yourself for being emotional. And most importantly, you stop letting fear, insecurity, and past trauma control your life. The moment you take responsibility for your healing is the moment your life begins to shift. Healing is slow, but it is powerful. And every day you choose yourself, your brain learns a new truth: that you are stronger than your pain, more capable than you think, and more deserving than you ever allowed yourself to believe.